good, YouTube? With your boy again. I'm trying to be consistent with this YouTube shit. But what inspired me to make this video today is I have a boy at work who he's a little bit younger than me, and I'm like 25. Who people, they always fuck with him because they know they're gonna get a reaction at him. So I always tell him, bro, why do you even care what these people are talking about or what they have to say to you? They literally don't, their opinions literally don't fucking matter at all. I'm like, if they're not fucking you, related to you, fucking paying your bills, feeding you, or doing anything that benefits you, why do you really give a fuck about what they have to say? And I think that's a trait. I don't know if it's a trait, but I think it's a skill that we as men especially, but we as people need to learn, because there's always going to be people talking shit and always hating. Like at work, or even with people I know outside of work, they'll be hating on me. Like, I have a decent physique that I've been working on for like the past 2 to 3 years, and I've seen progress. So I got a little bit bigger, and I'm naturally a medium in like shirts and shit like that. So back then my sleeves, they wouldn't hug because my arms weren't as big as they are now, and they're big enough to hug my sleeves now. But people always say shit like, oh, why are you wearing that small ass shirt? That's a size small. And I'd be like, it's a medium, but it hugs. And they'll be like, oh, you're a large. And I'd be like, I'm not a large, because if I wear a large, my sleeves are going to be loose as fuck. I'm not going to fit the shirt. It's going to be all the way down like my fucking knees and shit. But that's besides the point. But I don't be explaining myself to these people. I either tell them to shut the fuck up. One, you can be aggressive about it, or you can do two, what I usually do. I'd be like, facts, and they had nothing to say after that. I mean, they could keep talking shit, but you could just keep saying facts, and then the conversation's over, because it's not even a conversation if you're just saying that, because it takes two people going back and forth to have a conversation. You're just saying, yup, yes, that's it. So, I mean, that's just one instance where people talk shit. People are going to talk shit in every facet of life. And you really just can't give a fuck if they're not benefiting you, or if they're not somebody that holds value in the word they say to you. You really cannot give a fuck about what they have to say. And that's definitely not easy to do. But when you really think about it and they're not benefiting you, like if you just take a few seconds to really think about, does this person's opinion fucking matter? And you're like, nope. Okay, that's it. On to the next. Like, I don't know. I think I just stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. Maybe I've been through shit. Like, obviously we're human and we still care about other people's opinions. But to let that, like, affect your mood, even if it's 5 minutes, 5 seconds, like, to let that ruin your day type shit, I feel like it's really not worth it. Just off what one person says. But yeah, that's all I really want to talk about today. And I think we should all, as people, work on that shit about not giving a fuck what people have to say, but especially as men, because as a man, you really have to go through a lot of fucking shit in life. And having people talk shit, that's definitely going to be one of the biggest parts, but you can't let that shit get to you, especially when you're out here grinding, trying to better yourself and better the life of the people around you. You can't be in a bad mental place, and if you're letting what people say or have to say get to you, that's going to affect your mood, and that's going to affect your mental. And your mental influences your physical, and your physical influences your mental. So you gotta stay on cue. But that's all I really want to talk about today. I'm not gonna make this video drag because we're already at like 4:30, and my last video I was fucking ranting. But I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.